IntelliPeer CAP Fundamentals on Demand. Using SmartEngage to create an outbound text campaign. Viewers will learn how to create and publish a campaign, how to customize a message, and how to run and modify a campaign. In the previous module, we used list management to create a list of contacts. In this module, we'll use SmartEngage to notify those contacts of an upcoming training opportunity. In the portal, select the SmartEngage icon. Note that the left navigation changes to show only tools that work directly with SmartEngage. Here in our training environment, we have a selection of campaigns ready to go. We'll return here later to talk more about statuses and running a published campaign, but for now, select the Add a New Campaign button in the upper right. As with the list we created earlier, the first questions to answer are a title and description for the campaign, purely for organizational purposes. This information is not visible to the contacts, only to you and collaborators. The next step is to choose a list. I'm going to select the Chris Wood Employees list created earlier. Note that multiple lists can be selected, and all the contacts in the list will receive the message or call. Each list appears after it is selected. The X icon in the box removes the list from this campaign, but does not remove or modify the list in list management. We recommend ensuring that lists do not contain duplicates. A contact that appears on multiple selected lists will receive multiple copies of the message. Next, specify the method of contact. In this case, select the field in the list that contains the phone numbers for your contacts, indicating to the system where to send the messages to. For today's exercise, we'll choose a text SMS campaign. Then in the menu that appears, choose Outbound SMS. It's the only choice in the menu, but it has to be selected. After this choice is selected, the next field changes a little bit to reflect that we're composing an SMS message. There's a character counter below the field to help ensure messages can be sent. Fortunately, modern smartphones are smart enough to work around the old SMS character limits. We'll still keep this message brief. At the right of the field, there's a selection of variables from the list we chose earlier. Each variable corresponds to a column and represents an opportunity to customize the message. When I include $first name in the body of the message, that means each message will include that contact's first name. For example, Chris, visit intellipeer.com/training for upcoming sessions. Telly, visit intellipeer.com/training for upcoming sessions. We're going to run this campaign manually, meaning that I'll click the Run button to start sending the messages. But before we get there, I'll take a moment here to show you the panel for setting a campaign schedule. In this panel, we can specify the days we want the campaign to begin and end, and set windows within that period to send messages or place calls. For more on campaign scheduling, see our documentation site at docs.intellipeer.com. The How Many Times to Retry menu comes into play when a schedule is set for a voice call campaign, and tells the system how many times to try again if the call isn't answered by the contact. Select an execution rate. How many messages should be sent out per hour? The default is 3,600, or one message every second. Finally, it's time to choose the number to send the campaign from. Select the telephone number available in your environment. This is the number that will appear on the contact's caller ID for a voice campaign, or in the From field of a text message for an SMS campaign. If your license includes a toll-free number or a short code, they'll be available in the corresponding tabs. Below, there's a Save Draft button and a Publish button. Both of these buttons save the current campaign and allow it to be further edited or configured. The Publish button enables the campaign to be activated. Before we select the Run button and launch the campaign, I'm going to select Campaigns from the left navigation and head back to the Campaigns screen. Here, the campaign I just created appears at the top of the list of campaigns. The bright green button starts the campaign. While a campaign is running, the blue pause button halts the dialing or message sending and allows Engage to pick up where it left off. The red stop button ends the campaign where it was, but allows Engage to begin again from the start of the contact list. When a campaign is saved but not published, it appears with draft status. When a campaign is scheduled, it has a scheduled status and lists its start and end dates. The copy icon at the far right of a campaign creates a copy of the campaign, unpublished and ready to be edited. The delete icon removes the campaign from the environment, but does not delete any list or media associated with the campaign. In this module, we created an outbound text campaign with SmartEngage. In the next module, we'll create an inbound call flow with SmartFlows.